Hello and welcome. You're watching News 9. Grim news coming in from Kashmir at this point, where at least one person has been killed and one is still missing after an avalanche hit the Afarwat Peak in Jammu and Kashmir's Gulmarg. Now, authorities are conducting rescue operations in the area. As of now, 3 people have been rescued. All people impacted by avalanche are foreign nationals. They were trapped under snow after an avalanche hit the Khilan Marg on Afarwat Peak, which is a famous skiing destination in Gulmarg. Now, tragedy occurred even as Gulmarg is hosting 4th edition of Khelo India Winters Game, which began on 21st of February, which was yesterday. For more information, I'm joined by Irfan Qureshi from Srinagar at this point. Irfan, good afternoon. Thank you for taking time out. What exactly is happening around you? We're given to understand one person has succumbed and the current rescue mission is on a lookout for the remainder. Irfan?
Right. See, there was heavy snowfall in the upper reaches of Gulmarg and Sormarg from last several days. Around 2 p.m. today, there was reports about some missing skiers in the Afarwat area of Gulmarg. And once the district disaster management authority was contacted, and they confirmed that there was a massive avalanche in the area, especially in the Afarwat area, which is the upper reach area of Gulmarg's mountainous hills. And so far, one foreign tourist is succumbed after he was hit by the avalanche. One is rescued and one is missing so far. That has been confirmed to TV9 by the district disaster management authority. However, a massive rescue operation was carried out soon after this avalanche hit this area, as there is also Khelo India National Winter Games going on in the Gulmarg. A huge number of foreign as well as national skiers are there in the Gulmarg. And in upper reaches area of Gulmarg, these avalanche warnings were already issued by the disaster management authority. However, the precautions were also being taken in these mountainous slopes, but unfortunately these foreign skiers were in the Afarwat area when this avalanche triggered, and they were missing. So far, rescue teams have traced 2. One is injured, one is still missing, and one has been declared dead.
All right, Irfan, I'll come back to you in just a bit. We also have I'm told we have a bite coming in from people who are currently on that rescue mission. Remember, as I earlier mentioned, 3 people were hit by an avalanche on Afarwat Peak in Jammu and Kashmir's Gulmarg. One of them has succumbed, has died, one is missing, and one has been successfully rescued. Let's listen in to what the rescue team is saying at the moment.
था तकरीबन 12 बजे मुझे वहाँ पे एक कॉल आया। जो लोकल एक स्केट था वहाँ पे तनवीर अहमद, जो अपने ग्रुप के साथ था, उसने मुझे कॉल किया कि यहाँ पे साइज 3 का एवलांच यहाँ पे हुआ है, जो वाटरफॉल नाला का है। तो जब एवलांच के बाद उसने मुझे डिटेल देते रहे वो, तो कुछ मिनटों के बाद उसने कहा एक का यहाँ पे डेथ हुआ है, तो बाकी लोगों का हम सर्च इस वक्त जारी है। तो उसके बाद उन्होंने 4-5 लोगों को सर्च जो निकाला, जिंदा निकाला है। तो अभी वहाँ पे लोकल स्केर्स है, वहाँ पे सर्च ऑपरेशन जारी है। तो जब भी मेरे पास और कोई डिटेल आएंगे तो मैं आप लोगों से वो शेयर जरूर करूँगा। अभी हम रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में जुट चुके हैं, तो अभी हमें और कुछ भी और बाकी काम भी करने हैं। तो बाकी जो भी जो डेथ हुई है वो फॉरेनर है।
And those, of course, are rescue officials at this point trying to locate that missing foreign national. Remember, this is the time where the peak and the entire region is hosting the 4th edition of the Khelo Games, the Winter Games, and we are given to understand that did not end up too well for at least 3 people who were caught in that avalanche. At the moment, one of them is dead, one is currently missing, one has been rescued. Irfan continues to be with us. Irfan Qureshi, all the way from Srinagar. Irfan, what do we know of the person who's been rescued? Are they stable?
As I said, that one has been confirmed is injured and one is missing and one has been declared dead. I am getting information that the chopper service has been also put in service for the rescue operation. Indian Army has also joined the rescue operation in the Afarwat area, as there are apprehensions that there might be some other scares around the area. So the district administration as well as the rescuers are trying to make it sure that all the cicadas are rescued and they are traced. So far only information about the 3 cicadas was received by the rescue team. Among them, one is dead, one is missing and one is injured, and he has been rushed to the nearby hospital for necessary treatment. Since Gulmarg witnessed a long dry spell, and after many days a huge snowfall was seen and a huge number of foreigners were rushing to Gulmarg for seeking, and Khelo India National Games is also going on in the Gulmarg area. However, the athletes are safe. That has been confirmed by the J&K Sports Council a few minutes before. But upper reaches areas were already warned by the disaster management. There may be some avalanche in the area, but these scares were present at that time when
We
avalanche
also have
hit the upper
GP
area,
Sharma
and they
from
were
SkyMed joining us at this point in time. Mr. Sharma, thank you for taking time out. What are we making of that avalanche? Was this predicted? And what is going to be the future, climatic conditions like in Gulmarg as well as Kashmir in the next couple of days?
See, entire Kashmir Valley, particularly these Bir Panjal range, all these peaks, they have received heavy to very heavy snowfall for more than 3 days. It started on 18th evening and then 18th, 19th, 20th. Yesterday it slowed down a bit and now I think it is there is a little break now, okay? But then 3 days of continuous snowfall, and particularly the place which you are mentioning in your news, that is Afarvat Peak or so, this is at a height of over 14,000, close to about 14,500 feet. Very highly elevated place, and therefore it is a snow-clad place because of heavy snowfall over the last 3 days. And it has nothing to do with the climate change, this particular event. You see, whenever there is a heavy snowfall and if it gets prolonged, threat of avalanche always looms large. It happened even in the first spell when we had on
But Mr.
first,
Sharma,
second,
we
third-
currently
yeah.
know that we are hosting the Khelo Games there. Are you suggesting it's not safe at this point since there's been a heavy spell of snow and therefore possibility of an avalanche, as you mentioned, is heightened at this point?
See, the Winter Khelo India Games, they need a layer of snow. Okay, it is absolutely essential for snowfall activity prior to the events. Okay, there was, mind you, just about 2 weeks back, there was nothing over Gulmarg. It was a barren peaks, barren area. Actually, it was not looking like a hill station as such. But then, courtesy this spell which was there, because the Khelo India Winter Games, they have commenced this is the second phase in Gulmarg. First phase was in Ladakh. That was in first week
In
of
Leh,
February, between
yes.
second. That was in okay. That was from 2nd and 6th of. And fortunately, even that time also we had a fresh spell of, and that was the first spell of snowfall in that area. Okay. Now, this Gulmarg area is at a lower height. Gulmarg per se, that resort is at a height of about 8,700, 800, less than 9,000 feet. This Afarvat Peak is about 14,000 feet plus, nearly 15,000. 5,000 feet elevation makes a lot of difference. Gulmarg also, they have a sheet of snow, almost about 5 to about 8 feet of snow is accumulated there. The activity is going on. The games commenced yesterday. All this Nordic skiing and alpine skiing, it's going on. Snowboarding and mountain snow mountaineering, that activity is on. You see, we should avoid those pockets where the snow is getting piled up. Those are the peaks, particularly the mountaineers and all, they go to those places, they climb those slopes, they climb those peaks and go there. Because this snow, fresh snow is very, very fluffy, very soft. And what it happens is it keeps piling up. The weight of that snow pile, snow stack keeps on increasing as it snows and keeps getting accumulated. A stage comes when the weight is so much.
That is a very important advisory coming in from SkyMed President right now, saying that continue to avoid areas where snow is piling on because those slopes are more slippery and have more chances of an avalanche-like situation occurring in those areas. Let me also quickly get in Irfan back into this conversation. Mr. Sharma, Irfan is currently with us from Srinagar. He is reporting live on what the rescue rescue authorities are saying. And Irfan, you know, you mentioned something very important. You said that 3 are supposedly trapped, but there could be more people who are trapped. Currently, helicopters have been deployed, Indian Army has been deployed, the rescue mission is on. One person is dead, they have succumbed, one person is injured, another one has been rescued. That is, and one is missing. So that is the news, of course, coming in. But there could be more people, Irfan, who could be trapped there.
See, let me tell you first, as Mr. Sharma rightly pointed out, that the Khelo India is being held in the lower area in the phase 1 of the Gulmarg. However, the foreigners always prefer the higher altitudes, that is around 12,000 feet to 15,000 feet. That is exactly the area where the avalanche have triggered today. And there was already avalanche warning issued by the authority. And this mishap happened when foreigners avoid these avalanche warnings and they go to the slopes of higher and higher altitudes, and then they are missing and trapped in these kind of situations. However, so far the district disaster management have confirmed these 3 foreigners were trapped. There might be some other also, but so far there is no confirmation, as police and the Gulmarg Development Authority personnel are trying to find out the details of if any more foreigner was the part of this group.
Okay.
However, the skiers who are in the Gulmarg from across the country and are the part of the Khelo India games are safe, absolutely, because they are roaming around in the slopes of lower Gulmarg and phase 1, that is called Kongduri. So there is all precautions being taken for these athletes and skiers. However, it seems that these foreigners have neglected the avalanche warning, and they have reached to the higher altitudes of Afawat.
Right,
and
Irfan.
that has finally
Right,
let
it
them
appears that
get
some
trapped
of
in
the
this,
foreigners who are
massive
currently
avalanche.
visiting Kashmir seem to have ignored